Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel today. We are going to talk about something that can completely change the way you look at your daily diet and health, especially if you are living with diabetes. This discussion is not about fear or restriction. It's about awareness and smart choices, because what you eat every single day shapes your blood sugar control, your energy levels, and even your long-term health. Many people unknowingly consume foods that seem harmless but are actually dangerous for diabetics. These foods can spike your blood sugar, cause inflammation, and lead to complications that are easily avoidable once you understand how they work. So let's go deep into this topic and break down why avoiding these 10 foods at all costs can be one of the best decisions you ever make for your body and mind. First, let's think about how these foods appear from the outside. They often look delicious, attractive, and even healthy from the packaging and marketing slogans, the Bibles, the phrases like low fat or whole grain, and the pictures of fruits or grains make them appear trustworthy. But this is only the surface. Underneath that shiny exterior lies refined sugar, refined flour, and unhealthy fats that make blood sugar levels shoot up rapidly. Sugary cereals, breakfast bars, pastries, and even energy drinks all fall into this category. They tempt you early in the morning with a sweet start to the day, but for diabetics, that sweetness can trigger an instant spike followed by a crash that leaves you tired, irritable, and hungry again soon after. Processed foods are engineered to look appealing, but what you see on the outside is the complete opposite of what's happening inside your body when you eat them. Now, when we look deeper inside the ingredients list, that's where the real danger hides. The interior of these foods is loaded with chemicals, preservatives, and refined substances that your body cannot easily handle. White bread, white rice, and pasta made from refined flour are stripped of all their natural fiber and nutrients, leaving nothing to slow down the absorption of glucose. Once they enter your digestive system, they quickly break down into sugar, pushing your blood glucose levels up in minutes. Foods like these are high on the glycemic index, which means they deliver sugar to your bloodstream faster than your body can process it. For someone with diabetes, that's like throwing gasoline on a small flame. It creates chaos inside your system. Fried foods like French fries, onion rings, and fried chicken may taste amazing, but they contain trans fats and hydrogenated oils that increase insulin resistance and raise cholesterol levels, worsening the heart risks that are already higher in diabetics. Processed meats, such as sausages, bacon, and deli meats, contain nitrates, sodium, and preservatives that contribute to inflammation and water retention, increasing blood pressure and putting more strain on your heart and kidneys, which are already under stress. When you have diabetes, even flavored yogurts and diet sodas, which appear harmless, can contain artificial sweeteners that confuse your metabolism, making your brain crave more sugar later. When you think of your body's performance, you can compare it to an engine that runs best when given clean fuel foods with natural fiber, healthy fats, and slow digesting carbohydrates. Provide steady energy that keeps you active and focused throughout the day. On the other hand, eating high sugar or refined carbohydrate foods causes spikes and crashes that weaken your performance over time. Imagine eating a large piece of cake or drinking a soda. Your energy rises quickly, but within an hour you feel drained, moody, and unfocused. That's because your insulin levels jumped to manage the sugar flood, then dropped suddenly, leaving you fatigued over time. This roller coaster makes your cells less responsive to insulin, which was how type 2 diabetes develops, and worsens a body that constantly faces sugar highs and lows, can't perform its daily tasks effectively, effectively, it struggles to heal, it loses stamina, and the immune system weakens. Foods high in refined, sugar-fried oils and artificial additives are like cheap fuel for your body. They may give you short bursts of energy, but they ruin long-term performance, leading to fatigue, cravings, and metabolic decline. Choosing wholesome foods like vegetables, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and whole grains helps the body run smoothly and efficiently. The foods you avoid play an equally powerful role as the foods you choose. Now let's think about safety features in the world of nutrition. Your safety mechanisms are your habits, portion sizes, and food combinations. Eating foods with fiber, protein, and healthy fat creates a buffer that slows down sugar absorption, protecting you from blood sugar spikes. However, the dangerous foods most diabetics consume offer none of these safety features. White bread, sweet pastries, soda, and processed snacks are stripped of fiber and nutrients, leaving you defenseless against glucose surges. Each time you eat them, your pancreas struggles to release enough insulin, and over time, it becomes weaker. Without dietary safety mechanisms, your blood sugar remains unstable, leading to fatigue, blurred vision, and long-term vision, to nerves and organs, to time markets, even nerve damage, and your organs. Even beverages marketed as zero sugaring or diet drinks can harm your safety profile, because artificial sweeteners can interfere with insulin response and alter gut bacteria balance. Your natural defenses depend on whole foods and moderation. By avoiding these harmful items, you activate your body's natural safety systems, allowing better glucose control and steady energy levels all day long. The next part to understand is the unique selling points of these harmful foods. The main reason people keep eating them is because they are designed to be addictive. Manufacturers know that combining sugar, fat, and salt in perfect ratios creates a powerful craving response. They use bright packaging, catchy slogans, and emotional marketing to make these foods seem irresistible. Think about fast food meals, sweet snacks, or instant noodles. They promise convenience, flavor, and satisfaction in minutes, and that's their strongest selling point. But what they don't tell you is that this convenience comes with long-term damage. These foods train your taste buds to prefer overly sweet or salty flavors, making natural foods like fruits and vegetables taste bland in comparison. This cycle leads to overeating and constant hunger, because your body is searching for real nutrition that it never gets. The very things that make these foods appealing are the same reasons to avoid them. If you have diabetes, their convenience is a trap. Their flavor is manufactured, is temporary satisfaction, and their temporary real satisfaction comes when your body feels light, balanced, and energetic from clean nutrition. Now let's talk about the price of these foods, not just the money you spend at the store, but the real price you pay with your health. Junk food may seem cheap and easy to access, but every bite adds up to potential medical bills, fatigue, medication costs, and hospital visits. Over time, unhealthy eating habits can lead to serious complications like neuropathy, heart disease, kidney damage, and vision problems. The cost of treating these conditions is far greater than what you save by eating inexpensive processed food. On the other hand, investing in fresh whole foods might appear costly at first, but it pays back in vitality, productivity, and long-term well-being. Spending on good nutrition is not an expense, it's an investment in your health, longevity, and happiness. A diabetic who chooses balanced meals with vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins spends less in the long run compared to one who relies on packaged snacks and sugary beverages. When you think about it this way, it becomes clear that every food choice is a trade-off. You are either paying with money now for healthy food or paying later with your health and comfort. The hidden price of processed, sugary, and fried foods is much heavier than people realize. And once your body suffers damage, it takes years to heal or may never fully recover. Choosing the right foods daily is the best insurance policy you can have for a longer and better life. To bring it all together, it's important to understand that avoiding these 10 harmful foods is not about punishing yourself or giving up joy. It's about protecting your system and building strength from within. When you stop consuming high sugar and high fat processed items, your body starts to heal, your energy becomes steady, your skin glows, your focus improves, and your mood stabilizes. These small improvements add up until you feel transformed. Your digestive system becomes more efficient, your blood pressure drops, and your sleep quality improves. The rewards are huge, and all it takes is awareness and consistency. When you replace soda with water infused with lemon or mint, when you choose brown rice instead of white, when you bake your meals instead of frying them, you take small steps that lead to the results. You don't have to change everything overnight. It's about building habits that last, eating in moderation, focusing on natural foods, and reading ingredient labels carefully are powerful habits, and non-diabetics alike. Every small change diapests your competitions, and give your change protects your future from complications in your life. To the betics of this comer of the dowers. Imaginal precision from the courage and enhances your daily well-being. A diabetic-friendly lifestyle does not have to be dull or tasteless. It can be colorful, flavorful, and deeply satisfying. When you focus on natural whole foods, you begin to appreciate real taste again. Fruits like berries in moderation, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and lean proteins become your allies instead of enemies. With every healthy choice, your blood sugar becomes more stable, your energy more predictable, and your overall performance improves. Your health is your responsibility, and what you eat is one of the most powerful medicines you can give your body. Every meal is an opportunity to protect or harm yourself. The 10 foods you should avoid include sugary drinks, white bread, processed snacks, fried foods, candies, pastries, sweetened cereals, fast food, processed meats, and high sugar desserts. These are the common culprits behind blood sugar spikes and long-term damage. By cutting them out and replacing them with nutrient-rich alternatives, you take control of your destiny. Avoiding these foods at all costs, especially if you have diabetes, is not just advice. It's a commitment to your own well-being, a promise to give your body the respect it deserves. Your organs, your heart, your brain, and your cells all depend on your daily choices. Each bite either builds or breaks your health. When you choose wisely, you empower your body to function at its best, and that power stays with you for life. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every time you skip a sugary snack or replace a fried meal with something wholesome, you move closer to balance. In the end, your diet defines how your body performs, how safely it operates, and how long it lasts. Just like maintaining a vehicle with care and the right fuel, your body too needs quality input to give you the best output. Don't let deceptive packaging, quick cravings, or social pressure push you toward foods that harm you. When you choose mindfully, you create a future of health, stability, and freedom from disease. Start today. Make one positive change and let that momentum guide you toward a life of energy, balance, and strength. Because your health is truly worth the effort. Every choice matters, and your journey to better living begins now.